Of course, June is National Dairy Month, and as the public is encouraged to consume more milk and other healthy dairy products, the Monitor's Mark Wildman is highlighting an alternative way for farmers to produce milk. He visited one farm that is using a management strategy that is a new way to America, but very common in New Zealand.
Here on one of Hart Agriculture's farms in Burke County, near Augusta, owner Richard Watson looks over a herd of cows that are being managed in a pasture-based dairy system. A traditional dairy operating in the U.S. keeps cows under roof with cool fans, water, and feed. But this system keeps the cows in the field, eating forages for their nutrients before being milked twice a day.
The staple of our diet is grown grass that we grow ourselves on the farms under irrigation, and that is far and away the cheapest feed possible for us. So we have a very low cost system where the milk we produce, for the most part, is made from grazing grass.
People often say you can't argue with the economics of it. It's much more efficient to have the cow go out and harvest her own food than it is to harvest that food and haul it to her.
The animals here are not your traditional dairy cows. They are crossbred between a Holstein and Jersey, and they are specifically bred to thrive under a pasture-based system.
The U.S. Holstein is generally unsuitable for grazing, for a grazing system, because of the high feed demand of those animals and high maintenance requirement of those animals. They just don't last very long on a grazing system. So we've gone to the New Zealand genetics to try to produce an animal that is better suited for this grazing system.
The pasture-based system allows farmers to eliminate the expense of large barns and focus on growing forages.
Right now in the summer they're grazing millet. During the winter they graze cereal rye and annual ryegrass. We do have Bermuda grass, Tifton 85 Bermuda grass as well.
As the cows graze, their manure fertilizes the pasture and creates very healthy soil.
We found that there was very little, almost non-existent nitrates moving down through the groundwater, which is the big pollutant that we have to worry about in agriculture. The very surface right here, you can see there's an organic layer that's building up on this, and this is the organic matter that's getting sequestered and that's building in the soil that will help hold water, hold nutrients. But not only is it at the surface, but you can see right in here, it's starting to drift down into the soil profile. And with time, that will continue to drift down into the soil profile. The fine organic particles will move down as water moves down. The water carries it down into the subsoil. And then you'll have this deep profile of organic, rich soil.
Hart Agriculture could have chosen anywhere in the U.S. to locate, but feels Georgia is a perfect fit for them.
I think without a doubt the Gulf Coast states, including Georgia, grow more grass under irrigation than just about anywhere in the world outside of the tropics. So a fantastic climate for growing grass. The rainfall, high rainfall, plus we have subterranean water resource that is just about unparalleled around the world. And we're also in the highest value fluid milk market in the world.
Because of its lower cost of operation, the pasture-based system is seeing a rise in popularity, not only in Burke County, but all over the state.
In 2005, when I first became interested in this type of system, there was one farm in Brooks County that had this type of system set up in the state, and they had 300 cows on that farm. And today, here we are 10 years later, we're somewhere between 17,000 and 24,000 cows on this type of system. We've lost count a little bit because it's growing so fast, it's hard for us to keep up with everybody that's coming in.
Reporting from Burke County, I'm Mark Wildman for the Georgia Farm Monitor.